what I like about evaluating icebreaker speeches is that the speech, you really can't mess it up. And so the evaluation, you shouldn't be able to mess it up either. Melanie, you did a great job. You said you were nervous, and that's the only way we could tell that you were nervous, because you said it. Otherwise, you had no outwardly appearances of being nervous. You did a great job of describing your life growing up in a small town. Winter Garden, is that what it was? How you could sleep at night with only the screen between you and the outside world. Having fish fries in the country. Me growing up in a small town, I can relate to those things. You only left out chasing fireflies at night, didn't you? That's usually in every story. Like. You spoke very clearly, and you speak very clearly, and articulate well, and you have a good volume of voice, so we don't have trouble. Nobody has trouble hearing you. Don't come across as timid or anything like that. You have a skill, I think, of using expressive language. So when you were explaining your life growing up in a small town, and I don't know if this was just me because I grew up in a small town, but we could actually visualize your life as you growing up, and how nice it is to grow up in a small town. You not have to worry about, especially getting on I-4 in traffic and feel like you're taking your life in your own hands. You did read some, and that was obvious. So I think the idea is to use notes sort of as a guide and not actually read, but you are, as an icebreaker speech, encouraged to use notes, sort of, or allowed to use notes. You're not expected to have great gestures and things like that, like expressive language. And what was the term I forgot to include in my speech? I forgot. The number of ahs and things like that, well, I didn't hear very many. I include a lot in my speeches. I think they're great questions and great ways to expand the time each piece. So if you need to meet the time frame in the table topics, uhs and ahs are great. But you did a very good job, and I was proud of it. And I think you will do very well in Toastmasters. Thank you.